Hello friends, I'm Eric Hutchinson. I'm the principal broker and owner of Hutchinson Realty. Welcome to this month's market update for Northwest Arkansas. It is March 5th of 2024 and the dogwoods are blooming on our trees. Temperatures are rising and spring is almost here. You can almost taste it. But what's going on in our real estate market? At the beginning of each month, I like to look at the sold listings over the past 30 days. This gives us an indication of whether our home values are moving up, down, or leveling off. We're also going to be looking at, are we selling as many homes as we were this time last year? So last year, we saw our prices continue to go up, but this is an election year and our interest rates keep fluctuating. I checked today and we are at 7.5% interest for a 30-year fixed loan, even the government loans. That will possibly slow our market down. But as it always is with data, we're looking at the past 30 days. And so we're going to be seeing if our market seems to be going up, down, or leveling off. Let's get into the data, shall we? So we're going to start south in Fayetteville. So this time last year, so just below me, the graphic shows that 126 homes sold in Fayetteville this time last year from February 1st through February 28th of last year. Now remember, this year it's a leap year, so it's the 29th for this year, but there were 126 homes sold at $192 per square foot. If you go just below that graphic, last month in January, there were 80 listings sold for $203 per square foot. Now move over to the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, and from February 1st through February 29th of 2024, there were 92 houses sold, so not as many homes sold as last year in Fayetteville, and they sold for $196 per square foot. Now that's still $4 per square foot higher than last year, but look at the difference between last month and this month, which would be February. You can see that Fayetteville appears to have lost value. Now it's the only town out of our 6 largest towns that we look at that actually lost value from 30 days. And I don't really think they lost much value. If you look at the average above the 196, it says 208. And so I don't think that they've lost very much value, and it's the only town, so I'm not really concerned. Now, we're not going to look at this on every town, but if you look up above the sold listings, you see there are 183 pending listings at $206 per square foot, and there's 235 active listings at $217 per square foot. Now, you will notice the price per square foot starts high with active listings, it lowers with pending listings, and lowers again for our sold listings. This is normal. This is a normal pattern. However, when things were really hot a couple years ago and we had multiple offers, we saw that our sold listings were actually higher than our pending and our active because there were multiple offers. We're not going to see that today except for Bentonville, and we'll look at that graphic in just a moment. Let's move over to Springdale. So over in Springdale, this time last year, there were 60 homes sold at $180 per square foot. Last month, there were 57 homes sold at $183 per square foot. This month, there are 87 homes sold at $189 per square foot. So actually, Springdale sold more houses than last year and more than last month, and the price per square foot is greater than last month and last year, $9 per square foot higher than this time last year. Let's move over to Rogers. So this time last year, there were 66 houses sold at $192 per square foot. Last month, there were 50 houses sold at $201 per square foot. And this month, there were 68 listings sold at $206 per square foot. So an increase from last month in the price per square foot, and from last year, $14 per square foot from last year, which is quite the increase. And we sold more houses than we did last year and last month. Let's move over to Bentonville. So this time last year, Bentonville sold 98 listings at $192 per square foot. Last month, they sold 60 listings at $201 per square foot. And this month, from February 1st through February 29th, they sold 73 listings, which is not as much as last year, but more than last month, at $215 per square foot. The average is at $237, which is just remarkable. So Bentonville continues to To defy the odds, they're the highest priced per square foot homes in Northwest Arkansas, $215 per square foot. And you'll notice that the active listings was at $262, the pending were at $208, and then $215. So you can see that $215 per square foot is higher than the pending. It's the only town in Northwest Arkansas where that's happened, and it's Bentonville. There's multiple offers on multiple properties. So let's move over to Centerton. So this time last year, Centerton sold 54 listings at $178 per square foot. Last month, it was 38 listings at $190 per square foot. And this month, 40 listings at $199 per square foot. So not as many houses as last year, but more than last month. And the price per square foot is $21 per square foot higher than this time last year. Again, incredible leap in our values from this time last year, and still increasing over 30 days. So let's move over to Bella Vista. So this time last year, Bella Vista sold 75 listings at $189 per square foot. Last month, 70 listings at $194 per square foot. This month, 66 listings at $194 per square foot. So you can see that from 30 days, we're not selling as many as we were last month, just a little bit down and just a little bit down from last year, but our price per square foot remains the same as last month, and a $5 per square foot increase from this time last year. So let's draw some quick conclusions from all this data. Let's look at all 6 towns this time last year. So from February 1st through February 28th, this time last year, all 6 towns sold 479 listings at $189 per square foot. This year, all 6 towns sold 372 listings at $200 per square foot. That's $11 per square foot increase from this time last year. So our market value is continuing to increase. If you are a seller, you can count on the fact that your home is worth more than it was this time last year. However, if you've watched my Days on Market video, you know that it's taking a little longer to sell your home. So most sellers try to price their home as high as they possibly can. When it doesn't sell, they lower that price, but when it hits that sweet spot, it's selling between 98 and 100% of the list price to sold price ratio. You can always reach out to me with questions at info@hutchrealty.com, or you can visit our website at hutchrealty.com, where you can view every active listing in Northwest Arkansas. You can get a free home evaluation if you are a seller, and you can also view all 19 of our agents' profiles to see if you have a connection with any agent here. We all are here to help you, whether you are buying or selling a home. No matter what, may God bless you, and may God bless your home.